Hello, it's Richard Wilson coming to you from the Family Offices group here in Switzerland today. I'm actually in the Swiss Alps at about 10,000 feet altitude right now, on my way to a family office conference in Liechtenstein. And what I wanted to cover with you today is family office executive directors, what their jobs are like, what their responsibilities are, and how someone becomes an executive director or a CEO of a family office. So the first thing to know is, what is an executive director or a CEO of a family office? Now, when you say the word CEO, it becomes more obvious, but oftentimes people hear the word executive director and they're not sure exactly what that means. Pretty much the executive director is in charge of running the family office, the business of the family office, the operations, the investments, the back office, the front office, basically everything that goes on in the family office. At some level they're responsible for. Another thing that's important to know is that many times it's required that you have at least 7 years of experience to even be considered to lead a family office. You could get, I guess, somewhat fortunate, you could say, and after 3 or 5 years of investment or portfolio management or accounting experience, you might be put in charge of a very small family office. But many times you're going to have 7, 10, 15, 20 years of experience before someone trusts you to lead a family office. Oftentimes, if you have 5 to 7 or 9 years of experience, you'll be paid $150,000 to $250,000 a year base plus bonus and incentives. Oftentimes, if you have 10, 15, 20 years plus experience, then you'll be paid $250,000 to $500,000, or sometimes even 7 figures or more per year, plus very heavy incentives. I found that most of the compensation for very experienced executive directors actually comes from the long-term incentives, the carried interest, the profit sharing. It doesn't come from the base. It's actually an investment banking hedge fund type reward system, so that oftentimes you can get paid 3 times more on your annual bonus or incentives than you do on your base salary. A couple other things about executive director positions. Oftentimes people leave them because of family office politics. That's something we've mentioned in a couple other videos we have. And family office executive directors who have experience working and running other family offices is very rare. If you have that experience, you definitely have a lot of leverage in negotiations, and there's definitely a lot of family offices looking for your skills and abilities. So this is Richard Wilson coming to you from Switzerland and the Family Offices group. Sorry for some of the background noise here while recording, but hopefully you enjoyed this video on family office executive directors, and I'll see you again soon.